Okay, Uncle, we're here. We made it.
Is this one have you seen?
Well,
Oh, no.
no. Welcome to VHS Watch Party with Uncle. We're here, Uncle. We made it. What do you think? What are you looking at there, Uncle?
They're my favorite trees.
Oh, the bonsai tree. Okay, so this is one possible tape that we might watch today. It's martial arts.
I want to see that one to see how we
You
can look.
You want to just throw this one? You want to just hit the ground running and throw this in, Uncle?
Yeah, start that one.
Okay, so this is yeah.
I want to see how actually they make the bonsai.
You want to see how they make bonsai? Well,
and not you with the people. I just want to see these people.
You just want to see these people
to see if they're the same as what you thought.
So what you're saying is you want to start watching this tape and just see if it's what you're expecting it to be? Is that your thought process here? I have to say that I think it might not be what you think it is, but that's okay. No, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I don't want to talk bad about this video because I do believe it'll be nice. Let's see here. Here we go. It looks like we have somebody in the chat. So welcome, everybody. We got somebody in the chat. Let me see if I can read what they're saying.
Who is this guy in the chat?
Hold on. Let me
talking first before you say
hello. Oh gosh, this looks like. Hold on. Let me address this chat thing because it might be a spam. It might be somebody.
Spam? Get him off.
Well, let me see. Hello. How are you? I enjoy watching your broadcast. Keep it up. I have some recommendations how to increase your. Boo! We got to delete this one. Let me see.
Delete it. Delete it.
On,
I don't want those things.
Add to block list. Yeah, you're out of here. See ya. That was somebody on Kick. It looked like it was some sort of spam, so I just got rid of it. It looks like we are streaming live on all our channels. Let me go to, before we kick the video actually in, Uncle, I'm going to go to our X, my Franz emulation one, which is what posts this video initially. But I'm going to go to your @Uncle Podcast X and repost the video. Yes, it's going. It's going. We will repost it. And if anybody's out there watching this, please do repost.
And see, you might learn something on this tape.
You might. So,
how to grow one.
Let's just, so what we do is we watch these old tapes that we get from the thrift store. I was telling you the other day, Uncle, I found this thing called the...
What's in there? What's that?
I found these guys have been doing a similar thing for years. I didn't realize they existed, but hey, this is a cool thing to do. What the heck is their name?
You told me about it.
Found Footage Festival.
Yeah, you told me that, was it last night or this morning?
Yeah, on the show on Friday night. Our regular Uncle the Podcast. But I think there's room for plenty of people to be doing this, and it makes for a fun live stream. So this is, before we put this in, let me just read what the tape is so we know what we're getting into. This is United Studios of Self-Defense, Orange Belt Instructional Video Series. So we're going to watch this tape, see what we got.
See what we have in here.
On the watch party.
I got to get rid of some of these tapes.
We got to get rid of them. So
I know. That's why I figure we got to keep playing some of these. Almost every other week or every week, depending on how we got time for.
Looks like it's playing. Let me see. Let me get the other graphic. Oh, here we go. We got audio and everything.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm relaxed already. Look at this.
This is interesting.
I like, body.
I like the starting.
Starting out real strong.
By now, you as a student should know how rewarding the martial arts can be.
Okay, got it.
Stay with it.
Be quiet.
And soon the martial arts will become an integral part of your life.
Pat.
Welcome to United Studios of Self-Defense.
I think we might be
America's
in the Northeast here, Uncle.
self-defense leader.
I know.
On this tape, you will learn number 7, defensive maneuver. Number 3, defensive maneuver. Number 1, piña. And
you like this, Uncle?
I dig this.
The bunkai or application.
So you've done martial arts before,
yes,
Uncle? Is that true?
I think I've done this.
Okay, so this is familiar to you, definitely.
This is a examine new for me for
Kempo
updated
punching.
Use.
This is Kempo punching. Here we go. Ooh, look at these graphics.
Number 7, defensive maneuver.
Oh.
Number 7, defensive maneuver uses the blade of the foot, side blade kick, to the man's floating ribs.
Dang, look at that dojo, Uncle. That thing is awesome.
Crosses over.
I want to go there.
Escapes from his opponent.
That place is great. They got the
Number 7 combination of defensive.
what are those
maneuver in
dogs
slow motion.
called? I forget. They're called like the something or other dogs.
From a different angle, we see number 7.
They got the two of them
Notice
always.
the 45-degree angle, and also the small step with Mr. Clark's left foot stepping out.
This is an instructional video, so it's all about following the instructions they're giving us. So be sure to pay close attention so we remember all this.
I know. What do you
Number
think I'm
3,
doing?
defensive maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, Mr. Will Clark steps to the left,
Clark.
45-degree angle, with his
That's
left
the
foot
guy's
moving
student.
first.
That's the guy's name.
I think we're in
Right,
Baston up
front
here.
to knuckle punch to the
Guy?
groin.
Ooh, the knuckle punch
Grabbing
to
the
the
man's
groin,
shoulder with his
Uncle.
left hand,
That
pulling him
hurts.
down into
This-
a back to knuckle punch to the temple.
I can say something.
Yeah, say it. Go ahead.
This is first protection of arguing to protect yourself.
Self-defense.
If somebody, let's say, came in here and you didn't know how to do this, you'd be dead on the floor.
Ah.
But
with this-
if you listened and did it before, you can knock the guy out.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, that-
this is what I mean. Why you have to listen to it.
I will. I will listen. I'm listening. I like the self-defense instructions here. It's very helpful. Dang, this is orange belt level too. That's getting up there.
Next of all, Mr. Clark from the Huntington Beach studio will execute the
Huntington
first
Beach.
official form in the Kempo system, which is number 1 pinyan.
Okay, so I guess we're in California for the making of this
A
video.
pinyan or a kata simulates fighting imaginary opponents.
Keeps talking about Huntington Beach.
Amongst many
The
thousands of years
narrator.
ago, created these training methods
Oh, look
in
at
case
this.
they were alone and they didn't have a partner to train with.
Aha.
Oh, that makes sense.
Solo. There we
Go
go.
low, low.
Note the
Yeah.
precision of the
I
stances,
know these things.
They're about to go solo.
Yeah.
front to knuckle punches,
Man, look at that place. What a great
Blocking.
set.
and striking,
Man.
blocking, and striking.
Mm.
Also notice the number 1 pinyan, Mr. Clark ended where he began, in the exact same spot.
Ooh. Did you catch that, Uncle?
Uh-huh.
Let's look at that again.
The beginning
Number 1
is the
pinyan,
ending.
greeting salutation.
Hi.
We are blocking an opponent,
Mm-hmm.
moving
Low
into
block.
him and counterattacking.
Okay.
Blocking an opponent,
Oh,
moving
you-
in.
you
and
following along.
counterattacking
Good,
front
Uncle.
punch. Coming back to the middle
You
and
got all
blocking,
this. Okay, good.
only this time counterattacking 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Driving your opponent
sorry.
backwards.
Sorry.
Backwards.
270-degree turn, blocking and striking. 180-degree turn,
Getting all the,
blocking and
hard to do these
striking.
turns in the chair, huh?
Coming back,
That's way up those turns.
blocking
Tough.
and going back on the same pattern that we
Pattern.
originally did
Uh,
initially.
I love the narration. I do.
That is
Notice the number 1
interesting.
pinyan
I'm interested.
imitates or copies the letter or the capital I.
Oh, did you catch that? It's capital I?
Next,
Aye.
I didn't know. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I'm not
faster
paying close
version
enough
of
attention.
Number 1 pinyan.
Oh man.
This should
yes.
not be practiced at this speed until you, the student,
This is
are almost
advanced.
purple belt level.
Yeah, you got.
You have to get up to that level. I know
First
exactly
practice
what he's
half
saying.
mooning,
Mhm.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
punching.
Don't rush
See,
it.
I didn't even get past white. Never mind this.
So you did take a martial arts class. That's what
I
you're
took
saying?
one, but I never got up to
Orange. You never made it to orange.
this level. These levels.
Okay, you took some white belt classes. Okay,
Yeah, I
interesting.
did. I took one.
I was not aware of that. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's good.
I would have liked to see gone ahead a little more, but
Blocking a kick and attacking.
at least I have another belt on me.
Here we are, blocking and attacking. Uncle.
Simulating fighting 4 different opponents.
Oh dang! It's a true fight here. Watch this. It's like a movie,
Yeah.
action movie.
Right.
Oh, he's taking him out.
Visualize when you're doing your form what you are actually doing.
Dang, that's like Chuck Norris.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
Tempo punch
That's his name.
techniques.
Chucky. I call him Chucky.
Chucky.
Self-defense against the punch. If a man with jabbing,
That's
you
what he
move to the
calls his name,
outside,
but I call him Chucky.
inward block,
Yeah.
and spin around elbow to the spine. Once again, inward block and elbow to the spine.
Elbow to the spine. E. That's fair.
From a different angle, notice the use of your hut stance. More importantly, notice Mr. Clark's position in relationship to his opponent. At all times, he's in a safe position.
And I thought this was for plants. This isn't no plants.
No, it has a
Would
plant
block
on the
the
cover,
arm.
but that's just for
Notice
visual.
the power.
Yeah, that's what got my attention.
But be that as it
Please,
may, this is still good, right?
Yeah,
Uncle?
yeah,
it's a good tape.
It's so commentated of the comment of the self-defense,
Yes.
kind of thing.
The United Studios of Self-Defense, no
Yeah,
less.
well,
Headed by Professor Charles Matera, 10th degree black belt. He's the founder and Grand Master of United Studios of Self-Defense worldwide.
yeah.
How about I assume that's who the narrator is. I'm guessing that's who this is. Right?
Back with the kick because you're so far away, and ending with the palm heel strike. Move back and block, knife hand,
Ooh, knife hand.
kick
Take
to the
that.
groin
Ooh,
as
That's
you
a good
land.
The middle.
that's
Palm heel
a
to the
self-defense
face.
classic right
1,
there. Somebody's coming after you. You got to give him a kick to the groin. Sorry.
That will cut him down.
Oh,
You
with
shouldn't
knife hand block,
have
kick to the
tried to
groin.
attack me.
That would be attack for to attack if you had this kind of a problem
Yes,
in the
exactly.
streets.
Yeah. It gets crazy in the streets, Uncle.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
It
This
does.
has happened in the streets.
That's right. This is all about
Well,
what
you
you do
have
in the
to
streets.
know-
Oh, dang. Here comes the music. Ooh. Oh, this is a review.
Yeah, review.
Okay, here we go. All
Got
right.
review.
Hey, defensive maneuver number, what was that, 3 or 7? They do 3 and 7 on this, I know.
I'm talking now. I'm trying to find out what's going on here.
Oh, there's number 3. Maybe that one was 7. Defensive move number 3. Yeah.
5.
Oh, man.
Pop to the head is 5.
Number 1.
That part I know. That part I know.
Indeed. This part we know. That part we know. The next part we've seen this whole video. It's a review, Uncle.
I'm
We're
just saying
reviewing.
which one I know and which one that needs to be practiced.
Yeah. Got to work up to orange belt. Dang, this guy is moving. Look at him go.
Wow. You know what we ought to do?
What's that?
I was thinking of something.
What?
We should both take classes. To do
Martial
this.
arts?
To do this.
Yeah,
If we
maybe.
both do it, then we can push ourselves to maybe get to the black belt.
Yeah, that's the end goal, isn't it? It's the
If you
high
wanna
level.
Do that, Funtai, someday.
Perhaps. We'll keep that one in mind as a
Yeah.
possibility. Oh yeah, here's the movie scene. Take that, everybody. Ooh, Kempos. Kempo punch. Oh yeah, elbow. Block and then spin elbow, huh? There we have it. Oh, hey, oh, look at this sequence. Power.
Now a little more power.
Remember, no student should try to learn from these tapes. The videos are only for review after you've learned from your instructor.
Oh, okay.
Your chief instructor is the key to your progress.
You got that, Uncle? We should not have been paying too close attention. We need an instructor first. So you're right. We do need to take a class. That's exactly what you
Take
said.
a class. That's what I've been trying to tell us.
Dang, Uncle, the video's over.
That was good.
That was a quick one. So we
I
can
like that.
we could
That's what I like. Now we gotta judge this.
quick and to the point.
Yeah, go right to the point now.
Okay. Well,
All right, people. We might have 2 for today. This
Yes.
is an early one.
exactly. We have
So
to.
let me have to see. I didn't realize it was that short.
Yeah.
Myself.
Yeah. Definitely. We can.
God, that was fast.
Yeah, that was super quick. We'll rate this. Put our little
Well,
card.
we're gonna rate it first, though.
We'll rate it. We'll put our rating on our Uncle the Podcast card. so that we seal up the tape and take it back to the thrift store so that they know what we rated it. That's very important. But it's only going to be you and me, Uncle. We're the only two here at the moment.
Nobody in the crackling.
Not yet.
Okay, then it's going to be you rate yours first, and I'll go to the...
Yeah. So let's see here. Okay, here we go. So we have this. Let me write ratings for this video on here. Ratings for this video. Okay. Sidekick. Dang, this is a really short one.
I liked it.
It's kind of nice, right?
That was good. That's the kind of tapes I like. Short and to the direct. To the
Do you want me to check in the pile and see if I notice any short ones for another short one?
See if you can.
I'll see if I can figure that out.
See that, and then maybe we can see more. Then we'll get,
Okay, I'm gonna give a rating on this tape.
You get that.
Eject it. I'm going to rate this. I'm gonna rate it 8 out of 10. I enjoyed this. Like you, Uncle, I enjoyed the brevity of it, first of all. But it was well put together. I liked the studio. It was interesting. It wasn't just some plain thing with regular walls. They had those crazy, like, the dogs, whatever those dogs are, the east and western dogs at the gate, like Cerberus at the gates. Whatever the eastern version of that happens to be is what those are. But anyway.
That's a decent version.
It was cool, and the graphics were fun. The narration was interesting. It was an interesting video, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. What do you got on the rating, Uncle?
I would have went over top, but
okay,
there's something in there that's going to go one above you. 9.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. But,
okay, so you give it 9 out of 10.
But it was very, very, very interesting.
It was good.
It was good, and understanding if people that have touched the fence of if you needed to do, that's a good tape to listen to.
It was very engaging.
Engaging.
It was a very engaging piece. So
right.
It deserves a good rating. It got a good rating.
Yeah.
United Studios is self-defense, everybody. That one's going back to the thrift store. Let's see what else we have in our wonderful pile.
Let's see if
we have. I'll put the camera on me so that we can get a good look at this, Uncle. Oops. Hold on. That's you. Here we go. We have Success is Easy. Here's your introductory video to your ICS course. Let me see how much it's from. Produced at Scranton, PA.
How much time?
This one looks like it could be a quickie.
It is?
Yeah, so this one, let's put this in the possibility list.
Okay.
I like the look of it already.
Up here.
Winning soccer, the basics of the game. We've had this one for a while. Run time.
I'd like to have Rowan to watch that.
Okay, maybe we'll bring him in one day.
Because that one, I want to see how he would react to watching it. Period tape.
This one is 47 minutes long, which is not too long. It's a decent length. It's not quite an hour. If it were a TV show, you could run it with commercials for an hour-long show, but it's only 47 minutes. It's pretty quick. So this is it's a little longer than maybe that. So both those are possible. But you said you want my son here. This one.
That one.
This one's only 30 minutes, so this one's shorter. So I'll actually take the soccer one because we know this is quicker. This is Blue Frontier to Save a Whale. Narrated by Leslie Nielsen, right? Yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty short.
Okay.
That's half an hour. This is long. Calculus 2. We need to do this when we have some time someday. I'm excited about that. The ukulele, learn ukulele. I need to remember to bring the ukulele in here because I actually want to.
Well, then that's when you're going to have it set up, and then we'll play that one.
We'll wait
but
on
not
that.
Until then.
This looks awesome. Team building. Look at this case. Look at that. It's like a book, the case.
Oh.
This one, total runtime, 1 hour, 44 minutes. Also long. So this is going to be like we're watching a movie, Uncle. This is going to be like a feature film.
That goes back down to the one. Mm-hmm. To the one.
And then we've got this other tape that looks very interesting. No More Baths. I think this might be a feature length too. I want to say it's a little longer. What is the length on it? Does it say? This looks really interesting, Uncle. I don't know what the heck it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Look at all the tape.
Is it a long one?
This is a longer one. I want
Okay,
to.
well, put that towards the one for.
So we won't watch any of these over here.
They're these two, and I think I take the blue, the fish.
The fish? Okay, you
Yeah.
want to watch the fish.
Yeah, so this will be the next one for next week. Hope this one out for next week.
Get our
if
TV
we
back
can
up. You want to watch? Okay, so no
fish.
success is easy. You want to see to save a whale,
Save the wheel.
gonna save the
This
whales.
one I'll have for next week if we get.
or
one
another
for
time
next
that we want
week.
to do a short one. Yeah,
And that's the
we've
one.
got some pretty good tapes on deck.
So
Maybe.
at least we'll get two out of the way.
Yeah. This is pretty good. I feel good
I
about
mean,
this.
At least I didn't know that one was going to be so short.
Yeah. Oh, that one was
mean,
super
that-
quick. Man, that was just
That
like
was
15 minutes.
15 to 45 minutes.
Something like that. It was super
Something
quick.
like 45 minutes. Yeah.
Let me check real quick on the stream, see how many
Who
people.
is that in the crack room?
It doesn't look like we have. Well, we don't have anybody in the crack room yet. We don't have a lot of viewers. It looks like, if
They're
this is
missing
accurate.
out. They're missing out.
I know. They're gonna have to go back and watch this after it's live because these are good tapes. So we're gonna watch "To Save a Whale," produced by I think SeaWorld. Let's see here.
I want to hear this one. See this one.
Come along on a fascinating exploration of planet ocean and discover the mysteries and wonders of the depths. Hosted by Leslie Nielsen, The Naked Gun, Airplane. The Blue Frontier series was produced in association with SeaWorld USA. It brings home all the majesty of the sea and shows man's effect on the oceans of the earth.
Wow.
So
that
this
should
is
be interesting.
it's gonna be.
That sounds interesting.
Let's
Pop
watch
it
it.
in there and let's see what we got.
Here we go. I am excited already. See what we got, everybody. Bring it on. Ooh, okay. I like this part.
Nobody talking.
It's coming. It's coming. It's rewound. It is rewound, I believe. It's either. There we go. I hear sound. We're getting. Oh, there it is. Nice.
There are few things more exhilarating than the sight of 40 tons of humpback whale throwing itself out of the water, then crashing down in a foaming fountain of spray.
This music
I've seen
sounds like
these on the boat. I saw this stuff on the boat,
You see
except
it?
not this big.
The song sounds like Chariots of Fire, Uncle. Is it Chariots of Fire?
That's what it is.
It
Exactly
sounds.
what it is.
It sounds like.
Voice of fire.
Unfortunately, these sights and sounds are all too rare.
Both the humpback whale and the gray whale were, for all practical purposes, as many other whales, right on the edge of becoming extinct.
Oh man, it sounds
We have
almost just
hunted
like
the
Chariots of
humpback
Fire.
almost to the point of extinction. Almost, but not quite. Today, people all over the world are working not to slaughter, but to save the whale.
I like this.
Save it. Here we go.
The planet Earth,
Ooh.
man's domain. It has fed and nurtured us for eons. But exploding world populations and increasing demands for food, energy, and space require new knowledge of the one vast environment about which we know the least. An environment that is at once hostile and dynamic, threatening and benign, and upon which our very survival may depend. The sea.
This is very majestic, Uncle. My goodness, look at that. Wow.
Won't you join us as we journey to the Blue Frontier?
Are you inspired yet, Uncle, or what? What do you think?
Sounds interesting.
It does. They're about to save a whale.
Yeah.
Man, the soundtrack is bumping. This is wild.
It has that song you were thinking of.
Yeah, it was.
It does have it.
It was supposed to sound like that.
The feeding ground of the humpback whale is right here in the cold waters off the coast of Juneau, the capital of Alaska.
Oh.
But incidentally, north and east of here, close to the Arctic Circle, a place called Fort Norman. That's where I spent my childhood. That's where
You been up there, Uncle?
I might be going there.
Alaska.
Good to be
Let's
back
go.
home in the north again. Let's go see if we can catch sight of some of those humpback whales.
There they go. That's the
Although
Nielsen's
they roam
after.
all the world's oceans, there are 3 key areas where distinct population groups of humpback whales can be found. One in the southern hemisphere, one in the North Atlantic, and one here in the cold waters of the North Pacific.
Because they like it cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
guess so, yeah. They
Actually, this
can
is only
handle
a
it.
seasonal phenomenon. They come here in the summer to feed, and in the winter, leave for warmer tropical waters to breed.
There you go. So they migrate for
Oh.
about the temperature. Has
This
to do with
is
their
it. This is very, very interesting. I am interested in this.
learning a lot.
Which varies in size and shape from whale to whale. And from their habit of arching their backs when they dive. One of the world's leading experts on these whales is the director of the Hub SeaWorld Research Institute and chairman of the U.S. Marine Mammal Commission, Dr. William Evans.
You know, a number of years ago when we would use the term whale and we asked somebody to draw a picture, the picture would look a lot like the sperm whale of Moby Dick fame.
Yeah.
Within the past 10, maybe 15 years, that's changed. You talk about whale now and people think of the humpback whale. There are about 3 or 4 reasons for this. One, I think, has to do with the fact of its beautiful music. In fact, it's the only whale. In fact, maybe one of the few animals that...
You know about the music, Uncle? Maybe it was singing that theme song at the
That
start.
could be
The
it.
whale did that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Right, yeah.
Could have been.
We've learned much about the humpback's music, but why they sing
Listen to
is
it,
still a
Doc.
mystery.
Yeah, listen.
One theory suggests that because the songs are usually heard in their breeding grounds, they may be related to the humpback's courting ritual. The first spacecraft we built that will leave our solar system and travel to the stars were Voyagers 1 and 2, launched in 1977. On a slim chance that they might someday be found by alien civilizations, the Voyagers carry maps showing the planet from which they came and a record. On that record is music and some sounds of the earth, including those of the humpback whale. That is only fitting, for sometimes these eerie songs sound as though they might well have come from another world, and not at all from an earthbound creature.
Humpback whales have a tendency to leap into the air, and when they do, they use these very, very large, long, sort of picturesque flippers that they have. These are basically the whale version of an arm.
Oh, wow, look at that.
There's that whale arm.
Yeah.
These
Look at
graceful
these
arms
whales.
resemble wings in motion.
Wings.
The humpback has the longest flippers of any whale.
I didn't know that.
In fact, they may grow to about 16 feet in length, more than 1/3 of the whale's overall body length.
Wow.
Its great flippers also helped give this whale its scientific name, Megaptera novanglia, which roughly translated means big-winged New Englander. The name is a haunting legacy, for it dates back to the days of the Yankee whalers who sailed from the ports of New England, the men who would provide these creatures with a name, yet ruthlessly hunt them down.
Oh, no.
The breaching activity Dr. Evans described may have another purpose, that of shaking loose the barnacles and whale lice that cling to the humpbacks. Look at the flippers and chin, belly, and flukes of one of these whales, and you may see up to 1,000 pounds of these ocean-going hitchhikers. In part, the barnacles can build up because the whales are such slow swimmers. Compared to some of his relatives, like the 30-mile-an-hour killer whale, the humpback whale doesn't rate too much as a speedster. And yet these whales, slowly but surely, travel thousands of miles each year on their annual migration. It's an amazing trek which we will share with you when we return. Now, the trip from here in Juneau to Hawaii is about 4,000 miles as the crow flies, or in this case, as the whale swims. And it is a formidable journey.
I wonder if this was made for TV and that was like the commercial break thing. It seemed like
might
it.
be.
Huh. I didn't know that.
In the Hawaiian Islands.
Islands.
Oh, now we're in Hawaii or what?
Mysteries also remain to be solved in learning the humpback's migration pattern. We know some of their routes. The Antarctic population travels north to breed off both coasts of South America and Africa. The North Atlantic population swims from Greenland to Africa and the West Indies. But we've only recently learned that our Alaskan population, in fact, follows a great triangle between Alaska, Hawaii, and Baja California.
Baja California.
What other migratory secrets remain to be
That's
discovered?
right. Pretty
We
exciting.
can only guess. Wherever they travel, though, humpbacks tend to hug the shoreline and stay near islands, which made them one of the easiest whales to find and kill.
Oh, no. I don't like killing animals. I don't like killing the animals.
Well, yeah, they used to do that a lot. They
I
used to
don't
kill
like
a lot
that.
of whales.
I don't like that.
Not anymore, but used to.
That was a little species now. They're a little species with the, cannot touch them, otherwise you get arrested.
Yeah, oh yeah, you get in trouble for that. Yeah.
Their journeys may be as much as 18 feet across. They are always dark on the upper surface and have varying amounts of white on the underside. These color variations have often been used as a means of tracking individual whales in a population. Humpbacks swim in pods of 3 to 5 members, sometimes feeding alone, sometimes cooperating to catch their prey in a fascinating manner. A newborn humpback is between 12 to 14 feet long, and a female may give birth every year or every other year. The devotion of the humpback mother is well known. If her calf is threatened, she may push it to safety or place her body in between her calf and the danger. This made the humpbacks popular among whalers, for they knew if they injured the calf, the mother would try to come to its aid and also fall victim to their harpoons. Often a cow and calf were accompanied by a third escort whale. Perhaps the escort assists the mother and calf, or it may be a male waiting to mate with the female. Like many newborns, baby humpbacks are awkward at first and need to practice diving and breaching, as well as holding their breath. After they are weaned, they also get lessons in feeding, and humpbacks need tremendous amounts of food to survive.
But this is a different kind of whale in terms of the way it filters its food. It's a gulper. By this we mean when it comes up to a ball of food or a shoal of food, the whale moves up, opens its mouth, all of the water is engulfed into it. Well, when you do this, something has to happen. You have to have
that's how the
some
whale
way for
gulps,
the mouth.
Uncle.
It goes into the stomach.
Yes.
What do we know that really expands? An accordion expands. If you look at the throat of this whale, it has grooves on the throat, just like the blue whale and the fin whale. And all of these whales are called rorqual whales. And rorqual refers to the grooves on the throat. And these are expansion joints. And when the whale opens its mouth and all of the water goes in, this all balloons out, swells up. Looks like a great huge pollywog. There are muscles that run along with this. And what this whale does then is with its throat muscles, squeezes these, which forces the water out of the mouth to the side, and in the process of doing that, catches the food, and then with its giant tongue, it scrapes all of the food off of the inside of the baleen and swallows it.
Oh, that's weird.
You like that trick, Uncle? That's how
that's very interesting.
That's how the whales gulp.
That's very interesting.
Among them,
I think so.
what are the rows of bumps like warts that cover these whales' heads and flippers? One characteristic common to mammals is that we all have hair, and these bumps contain 1 or 2 hairs each.
1 or 2
They
hairs.
are believed to be some kind of sensory organ, but what they sense, what information they translate to the whale's great brain, is still a mystery. They feed prodigiously. An adult humpback may eat about 1.5 tons of food every day.
They're hungry, Uncle.
We mentioned that they're a rorqual whale and that they're a gulper. They open their mouth to
Exposure's a
gulp.
little
Well, you
off
must
on
have
this
the
shot.
food all gathered together in a tight
It's a
ball
little
or a
dark.
tight shoal. How do you do this? The whales have a sort of a unique way. Using their flippers and also using the ability to be able to expel air underwater, they'll swim around sort of a school of fish that's dispersed, and the bubbles form a net, which will actually push the fish close together, and they use their flippers to actually hold it in this fashion, to shape it, and then they come up from underneath it, open their mouth up as they swim to the surface, and close it. Then you end up with a mouthful of food.
It's amazing.
This process called bubble netting
Astonishing.
helps them eat their fish.
This is amazing.
I
They
know.
primarily feed
Who
on
knew?
schools of small fish and tiny shrimp-like creatures called krill.
Grill.
To their prey, humpbacks are undoubtedly fierce predators. But to us, they behave very differently.
Now, the humpback whale has a mostly gentle nature, and it's apparently as curious about us as we are about them. Now, that's both good and bad, because it's let us make close-up studies of these great animals, but has also made them easy prey for the whaling ships in the past. Now, we'll take a look at the killing and the saving of the humpback whales when we return.
Oh,
Now, for
commercial
centuries,
break again.
People
Second
who
one.
lived along the migration routes of the
back.
humpback whales rightfully hunted them as a means of survival, as a source of
If you
food.
need to eat them.
But eventually others
that
hunted
makes
them
sense.
as a source of margarine, cosmetics, cat food.
Let's get something for the cat. I know.
Humpbacks contain a considerable amount of oil for their size. That, together with their slow speed and habit of
They've
staying
got oil in them, Uncle.
Yeah.
made them an easy
Oil and cat food. They're filled with it.
At first, the northern populations were hunted most heavily. But with the invention of the steamship and then the floating factory ship, the whalers were able to reach and attack the Antarctic population. Attack they did. Between 1904 and 1939, over 100,000 humpbacks were slaughtered in the southern hemisphere alone.
That was when it was time when they
Both the
could
humpback
do it.
whale and the gray
Yeah.
whale were, for all practical
anymore.
purposes, as many other whales, right on the edge of becoming extinct. But because of our caring, because of the way man has responded, we have turned this around.
But it took a while. By 1966, so few humpbacks remained that it was unprofitable to hunt them down. The species was commercially extinct.
There you go.
Only then did they receive full international protection, which has enabled the species not only to survive, but once again to begin to thrive. Even so, they still face dangers.
One of the things that really probably represents one of the major problems for this particular whale is that the fish it feeds on, herring, and in some cases anchovy in the Pacific, also happens to be a fish that is desired much by man.
Oh, look.
And
That's what he
method of
said,
fishing-
Uncle. We desire them, so that's a problem to the whales, like because we want anchovies to eat ourselves.
Oh, that's where they come from. Now I understand this movie, this show.
Humans are taking up all the anchovies that the whales want.
Oh.
See that?
Especially in the summer months when they leave their calving grounds and go into the colder climes where large schools of fish like herring and in some cases capelin happen to live.
I didn't know that.
Canada.
Newfoundland on Canada's east coast
Okay,
has long been a center of fishing activity.
Your state is on attack with fish.
You calling out for Robin?
Robin,
Pay
your
attention.
show's on.
This is
Better be listening.
this is his countrymen here.
This
I would say.
countrymen here.
There they are. It's on the other side of the other eastern side of the
Well,
country.
that's his side.
But no, he's on the west.
on
but-
what side he's on?
We're on the west of the U.S. and
It's the same thing, east-west, still come to them.
same idea. Same
So-
idea. Oh, look at these fish.
East and west coast.
That's right.
Wow.
The
Newfoundland.
capelin is also prey for many whales, including humpbacks, fin, sei, and minke. And now it is becoming a more important food source for humans.
That stuff is
Look
delicious.
at all them fish.
Makes
The
me-
capons
Delicious
spawn in
fish.
the sand, like the
God's gotta learn
gremlin.
how to eat fish, man.
And even though they reproduce in gigantic numbers, their population increase can't keep up with the demand.
Oh,
They're too good, Uncle.
that's the shrimps.
Cod, the
Too
whales,
delicious.
and gills
Delicious shrimps that
are
we got
all
off
in
the boat.
competition for the capon.
They taste too good.
In those circumstances, it is inevitable that sometimes the whales will come up the losers. For the fisherman's net catches not only the fish, but occasionally the whales.
Oh. But don't they throw them back?
Well,
The seabirds have
if
no
they
such
can,
problem.
yeah.
They have
The
to throw them
shoals
back.
of capon feed colonies of thousands
Throw
of
that
birds.
whale back. You can't keep the whale. Throw it back in the ocean.
You can eat the fish
But
underneath,
not
but
the
not
whale.
the whale. The whales can go back.
If that's on your hook, you gotta throw it back. Yeah, a whale.
Like now you
The
would get
net's full of
arrested if
fish.
you did.
Oh yeah, don't get arrested.
Not a humpback this day, a minke whale that comes to trap the capelin, but will soon find itself hopelessly trapped. The
You're
whale's
trapped.
first reaction is sheer panic as it thrashes and strives to free itself.
Oh.
This is a time of danger for both man and beast.
Man
The
and
whale
beast.
can suffer serious injury or even drown if it's trapped far enough below the water. The fisherman may see his livelihood destroyed. But this day, no harm will come to either. Within minutes after the
Well
call
done,
goes
everybody.
out, a team of divers is in the water. First to calm the terrified animal, then to gently free it from the net. Perhaps more than one whale will be saved this day, for the divers use the opportunity to attach a small radio beacon to the whale's back.
Yeah, to tell them.
This
Stay
transmits
away.
I mean, while you're there, may as well put a radio beacon on it. Why not?
migration pattern,
There we go.
giving us more knowledge of the whale's behavior. Knowledge we desperately need to better protect them now and in the future.
That's true. That's true.
But now we have other
Put
problems.
that beacon on
We
it.
have increasing human populations as well as increasing whale populations.
Uh-oh.
And we're vying for the same kinds of resources.
Krill.
These create problems. This also creates a whole new area of research that we're beginning to look into as to how to prevent the interaction between man and whale and to make it a pleasant one for both species involved.
Oh, here comes
Until
Chariots of Fire
recently,
again.
The interaction
there's that
between
music.
man and
Coming
whale
to the end.
has been one of the saddest chapters in the history of life on Earth. But now it would seem that we have a chance to redeem ourselves. Now it would seem that we stand a chance to give these great creatures a new lease on life.
It would seem that way. Don't hold your breath, creatures. We'll probably do something
How
stupid.
many humpback whales were there once? Well, we'll never know because there are no estimates that we know that were taken of the world population before the slaughter began. It could have been 100,000, 200, 300,000,
Oh, no, we
whatever
don't
it
know
may
that.
have been. We do know that today only about 7,000 survive. But the population is recovering. The species may well be on its way back, and we hope so. But what a tragic irony if those Voyager spacecraft were discovered by an alien race, and those aliens came here to Earth looking for that wonderful creature who sang those wonderful and strange songs.
Oh no.
Only
Oh,
the
we're
fire-
back on that again, Uncle. The aliens. Yeah. Hey, the aliens are underwater. You didn't know that, Leslie Nielsen?
What?
The aliens they live underwater. Have you heard that idea, Uncle?
I didn't ever knew that. I thought they were just in the space line.
Well, there's all sorts of different hypotheses when it comes to where the
Now
aliens are
that's
living.
something we gotta tell her about.
What? The
Mrs. Sidekick.
the whales? We gotta tell her about whales?
No, the alien underwater.
No, she's the one that told me.
Oh, she told you?
Yeah.
Oh,
That.
I didn't know that.
Well, all sorts of people say they've seen UFOs come out of the ocean and
oh,
into
yeah,
the
that's
ocean.
right. Comes out of the water.
There's a lot of people that have said that sort of thing. Man, this music is. Listen to this. It's just so majestic. Screen Music West. Okay, well job. Or good job, Screen Music West. Yeah.
Started speaking to you. Hello,
Yes.
hello. Goodbye.
SeaWorld.
That's SeaWorld.
Brought to you by SeaWorld. 1985. Wow, this is old, Uncle.
85.
85 is when
That's
they made
when I
this.
graduated high school.
Really?
My high school year.
Dang, Uncle.
1985.
Ooh, look at this. An Alaska Airlines ad at the end. Okay, so we'll stop it.
I think.
We'll rewind it. You can't remember when you graduated. You might have graduated.
85. I'm sure. I think.
You're
Or
sure
was
of
that
it?
when I started the high school? I don't know it.
Something like that.
October of 85.
Well,
I started.
The important thing, Uncle, is that we did complete this video.
No, it wasn't. It was in the 70s.
To Save a Whale, Blue Frontier. Let me see. Does that have? It says 1989 copyright, but it was produced, I guess, in 85. Dang, I didn't realize this was gonna be so old. That gives it a little more bonus points in my mind, Uncle. Is the age of this thing.
I know. I already have my.
So you know what you're gonna rate
I'm
this?
already rating mine. Well, I don't know about you.
Okay, well, let's hear. So I'll start with mine.
You start with yours.
The review. Okay, so what we're doing now is we are reviewing the tape we just watched. On a scale of 1 to 10, we're going to write it on this card, our Uncle the Podcast card. And we're going to put this card back in the case, return this back to the thrift store so whoever gets it next knows what we thought of it. So I'm going to write ratings for this video, as I always do. Ratings for this video. And then Sidekick is me. I give this video an 8 out of 10, Uncle. It was good.
Out of 10?
I give it 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think that sounds right to me. The previous one was 8 out of 10. This one's 8 out of 10. I think for different reasons.
Oh.
But I like both of them. I'm enjoying both of the tapes that we watched today very much, Uncle. So you know what that means. It's on you. What do you rate this thing?
I'm going over the top on this one.
Oh, boy.
It just went over just a bit than the last one.
Okay.
So it's a 10-10.
10 out of 10, you say?
Because the way it would and the way the animal react.
The way the animal reacts? Okay, so 10 out of 10. Uncle says 10 out of 10. Okay. 10. Wow. Perfect score. At least on your side. 8 out of 10.
I don't know about you do your side, whatever. But
okay, yeah. So that was 2 tapes we've been through. That's pretty good. I'm happy about that. Nobody has joined us in the chat the entire time, Uncle. I'm bummed out about that.
Well, listen. It's their loss. None of us. I had my show.
Yeah.
I had my thing.
You did.
I said I was going to do.
Yeah.
If they didn't want to come,
they don't need to.
Find out. So if they want to find out what we're doing, just go look back.
Indeed. Well, that sounds good. So do you want to end the show here? You just want to?
Yeah, might as well.
We could, right?
There's no one early in there.
Yeah, I mean, even though this is live, people can go back and watch it. I'm not sure how many people actually do. I would wish that more people do, but it's whatever. I always have fun with this either way, Uncle. And these tapes, as you know,
got rid of 2, so
it's an endless flow of these tapes that we can go out and buy from the thrift store or elsewhere. So it's a fun thing.
Where is the best other ones that you went to?
Where,
thrift stores.
Other than the thrift store, where could we get them?
Where other thrift stores are
what
interesting so we can find them.
You know what would be good is a thrift run out in the Coachella Valley, Indio, Palm Springs, that area.
Try to the next time
go
up out there, go to one.
They're very good for clothes, but they're good for the thrift stores are so good there. They're
just go in one and see if they have any.
We should.
Or we'll go in there and pick some of them out there, because maybe they may have a better selection.
They could.
That's my point.
I think so.
Better selection. Because what we go into the one and go to, that collection
is limited.
It's limited, and it's almost the same stuff.
You know, the thrift store in Riverside that we go to, that we usually get these. You know what it does have a lot of is DVDs. Now, we could delve into DVDs if we're so inclined and start watching some of those, too. Because
can you?
Yeah, because I've got a Blu-ray/DVD player here, too.
If you want, I got a plan. Now that you said that.
What's your plan?
Let's do a double take
Uh-huh.
of this and that.
This and that, huh?
Or you were just mentioning.
Okay.
DVDs.
So
we start looking for DVDs.
So we'll look for DVDs and VHS tapes, just anything that looks really good.
Your job then is to go look for those kind of things.
Oh.
So that way, if that is a machine to use it, well, let's us use it.
Yeah, we do.
I didn't know that.
You know what'd be nice is to add a Laserdisc to this mix too. At some point, a Laserdisc player would be nice. We could potentially do anything. It's exciting. Uncle, the live streaming is so exciting. All these things we can do.
We finish these off.
Yeah.
The next time, let's finish these off.
Uh-huh.
Then go for DVDs. Just to break the monotonous and see what they got in theirs.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking
Break the monotony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can organize it. I mean.
Sure, yeah.
But
and then
we'll work on these yet. Finish these up.
That's
and
cool.
Then your next job will be the DVDs to find. Because those are smaller and fit perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah,
if they can find them.
Oh, battery. Oh, dang, I gotta plug this in.
Where is that?
My computer's about to die if I don't plug it in. Hold on.
What happened here?
Hold on, it just needs to be plugged in. I forgot all about that.
What the heck was it put in for? I thought it was already
Crisis averted, Uncle. We're fine. Don't even worry about it. Well, what I did, actually, Uncle, to start the show, I put in one of my old cable access shows.
I know, the one that would have music to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Music?
I think I'll go out at the end of the show with this, too. This is episode 4 of ADDTV, the original cable access show I did in Columbus, Ohio. I think I'll play this again and just end the show where I began, just playing this. So we open up with a little bit of episode 4. We'll close with a little bit of episode 4, and we'll just end it with that. And we'll be back. We'll be back doing a gaming stream or a VHS stream, and we'll be back on Fridays, as always, with the regular Uncle the Podcast show. You know what else? I also posted a Instagram reel, which I re-uploaded to YouTube as a YouTube short of the Fairy Berry and Peanut Butter sandwich. I made that.
Your food.
So that's up, too.
You made food.
Lots of content.
What I'm still waiting on?
What's that?
My meatloaf.
Oh, I know. We need to do the meatloaf video.
I need to do that meatloaf.
Uncle, I have an idea. Look.
Somebody go grocery shopping, get the meatloaf, and let's get started. Not alone those plus these women. Go and you get it.
Okay.
Get it.
I think our best what we need to do for the meatloaf is let's see if we can build a bigger following, get more subscribers, because I know the meatloaf video is going to be really good. Or we could take the other... Well, I don't know. We'll do the meatloaf. Let's just try and make a bunch of stuff. Maybe we'll make the meatloaf video, and that will bring the subscribers because it'll go viral.
That's what
Maybe.
I'm talking about. They're going to come to it to see what we're making.
They might.
So if we do the meatloaf, boom, here they come. Left, right.
Yeah, left, right. All right, well, with that, Uncle, I'm going to put in my old tape.
All right, that's the end of my show, so, if you guys in the crack will get cracking.
Crack room, get cracking.
And listen, you may see something.
Yeah, do that sometime, please.
See you next week.
We'll see you, everybody. See you, Uncle.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to keep rocking and rolling. Yeah, I'm rocking, Uncle.
It's like a My Buddy doll.
All at the same time, one thing. Oh, that's fucking hard. Oh, you like that? Oh! Oh, Ryan's got to kill you.
Oh man.